What's going on, guys? This is Buddy coming at you with a quick video. I wanted to do a quick video on the No3 po4-x biological nitrate and phosphate reducer. Now, I seen a couple videos on YouTube, and they didn't really tell you how to use it clearly. The directions are a little misleading, so I'm just going to run down what your starting dose should be and what you should do just really fast, and just give you just a quick general idea just to help people out, because the directions are kind of confusing. So I'm just going to make this a short, sweet, and simple video. Alright, guys? And keep in mind, it is by Red Sea, the No3 po4-x biological nitrate and phosphate reducer. Basically, it's a sustainable carbon source. Alright, so the directions are for a 100 milliliter, 25 gallon aquarium, okay? So we're going to say we have a 60 gallon aquarium. Minus rock and sand, we're dosing for 50 gallons. Okay, so I'm knocking 10 gallons off the top because I'd rather be dosing a little under than a little over, okay? And that's how I recommend anybody to do it. Now, this is your starting dose. You're going to measure your nitrates and phosphate levels, okay? So if your nitrates are above 10 ppms, 10 parts per million, in a 50 gallon aquarium, you would start with 6, okay? Now, if it's a 25 gallon aquarium, you would follow the directions because they're for a 25 gallon aquarium, and that would be 3, okay? But we're going to say we have a 50 because we had a 60 gallon aquarium. Minus rock and sand, we're taking 10 gallons off just to play it safe. So our starting dose would be 6 milliliters per day for 1 week, and then we're going to bump it up 1 milliliter, so we're going to go to 7 milliliters for a week, and we're going to keep testing our nitrates and phosphates twice a week. You know, if you can only do it once a week, fine, but you should do it twice a week until you see that fall in nitrates and phosphates, okay? When you see that fall, you want to start to slowly reduce the dose until you get it stabilized around 1 or 2.5 parts per million, okay? And you want to hone in on that dose, and you want to get your nitrates and phosphates to stabilize, okay? We're going to just talk about nitrates, leave phosphates out. You want to get your nitrates to stabilize around 1.0 parts per million or 2.5 parts per million, okay? Now, if your nitrates are above 2.5 but less than 10 parts per million, you're going to start with 4, okay? Now, this is for a 50 gallon or a 60 gallon aquarium, but we're only dosing for 50 gallons of water, okay, guys? So just keep that in mind. Alright, so we would start with 4. Like I said, same thing. We're going to do 4 milliliters a day for 1 week, and then bump it up to 5 milliliters for 1 week until we see that. And we're going to keep doing that until we see the fall in nitrates and phosphates. And when we see that fall, we're going to slowly back off our dose. We're going to slowly come down. We're not going to come down quick. We're going to slowly come down until we get it to stabilize around 1 to 2.5 parts per million. Now, if your nitrates are above 1 but less than 2.5, you're going to start with 2 milliliters a day for 1 week, 7 days. And we're going to be testing twice a week. I recommend twice a week testing until I would test middle of the week and the end of the week. And then the following week, on week 2, we're going to bump it up to 3 milliliters. Okay, guys? So this we're talking about a 60 gallon aquarium minus rock and sand. We're going to dose for 50 gallons of water. And the reason why I'm knocking 10 gallons off, because I'd rather be a little under than a little over. I'd rather be underdosing than overdosing. Now, the directions are for a 25 gallon aquarium, so you're going to have to figure out how many gallons your aquarium is, and you're going to have to figure out your nitrate and phosphate levels to give you an idea of the starting point. But it's very simple, guys, and the directions are pretty misleading. On the bottle it says 1 time per week. I mean, it's really misleading, and you know, I'm sure Red Sea felt like they laid it out pretty simple for most people, but you know, I can see how a lot of people are having trouble and not fully understanding the directions, and I can really see that. The way I just said it makes it seem really simple. Well, for me it made it seem really simple, but when I first read it, I had to read it 3 times before I finally figured it out. I'm like, you know, what the heck? You know, I don't know. I was looking at the bottle. I had to break out the directions and read the directions 3 times, and I'm like, yeah, really simple. I got it. So I just wanted to do a quick video, guys, and just tell you, you know, break it down for you, make it simple. If you have any troubles any issues and you're looking to hone in on that starting dose for your aquarium, and if you need any advice, definitely hit me up. Post a comment, whatever you got to do, and I'll definitely help you out with yours and give you any advice I can, or help you hone in on your dose. Tell me what your gallons are for your aquarium, and I'll do the math for you and give you your starting dose. I want to see everybody be successful, okay? This is a great product. Follow the directions. Do what I just told you to do, and you'll be successful, guys, okay? If you need any help, definitely hit me up. Leave a comment. Let me know. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Definitely subscribe. Have some more good videos coming. All right, happy reefing.